All right, welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. This is quite a day. Sorry I did not make it on yesterday. I was out in the sun and the UV was really high and I got obliterated. So here in Arizona, where the UV rays, UV intensity should be like 4 this time of year, it's at like 9. So spend the day at a festival and almost died. So anyway, I am here now. We're all alive. And I think this is a glorious, hopeful day in the market. Glorious, hopeful day in the world. And so once again, welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is 2/22/22. Pluto return for America is fully in action. And actually, I'll put some links in the next daily view about that, because if you're a bit eclectic, Pluto return for America happens every 200 and some years. This is the first one we have ever had, and it's already pretty darn interesting. As Pluto actually made its return, that's when Russia moved into some of that eastern Ukraine that you may have noticed. Let those states declare their sovereignty and then moved in on a peacekeeping mission. Anyway, we won't even get into that. I want to rock through this quick because I kind of want to come on later today, because I think we're going to have more evolution in the market. Definitely things happening one way or the other. So let's make this quick as we can. And we'll look at news more deeper later today. And we'll also look at the market a little bit again. Okay, so today we're going to rock through quick. All right, BitcoinDailyView.com got more for you there. I need to update it. It still thinks it's Valentine's Day, but there's cool stuff there. Check it out. This is a great book for this time. The Code, the Evaluation, the Protocols, Striving to Become an Eminently Qualified Human. This is by Jocko Willink. I should have it right here. I'll show it to you next time. It's small, but it's an incredibly powerful pamphlet. You can do the Kindle, you can do the paperback. If you need some, if you need to get your testosterone at friggin' like King Leonidas level at the Battle of Thermopylae at Hell's Gates, if that's what you need right now, you need that severe intensity. Be you a man or a woman, this book will help. It's actually very, very powerful. It's all on the mundane level. Ain't nothing spiritual about it. But if you need some friggin' like warrior testosterone right now, this is a book to read. It will help you. It will help you go far. I put it in the live chat here. Also, I link to it over at other places that I usually hang out. All right, one briefest little bit of war. Russia warns of brave new world as higher gas price. Russia warns of brave new world of higher gas prices after Germany halts Nord Stream 2. Isn't Germany sort of sanctioning itself with that? Anyway, with that said, the world's crazy if you hadn't noticed. Looking at just the last hour in the market of green, reds, and squares, more green than red. We're beginning to see a little bit of a turn up today. I like that. I think it's because the Ukrainian situation, even though some may not agree with this, has kind of stabilized. We're not quite at such a level of uncertainty. We kind of know where things are headed. And overall, it's kind of creating global confidence, I think. So for the moment, we are kind of confident, and the world ain't got time for that. Everybody wants prosperity. We've had enough of this crap with the COVID stuff and lockdowns. We want to get rich now. Enough. You know what I mean? It's time to live. And I think the world wants to live a lot more, with a lot more fervor and desire than the globalists have to keep us shut down. So give us the slightest chance. This market's going through the roof. We had a little bit of stability in the world this morning, and the market's reflecting that. So bam, I like that. More green than red. Take that, globalists. All right, Bitcoin at 38,131. Looking at the market, still mostly red, but we're starting to see some green pop up here. Looking at it at the 24-hour level. So 24 hours here, we're seeing mostly red, but we're starting to see some green flip over here for the 24-hour price movement. If you look at strictly just an hour, we are seeing a little bit more positive movement. So ultimately, we are turning up this morning. It is nice to see. Looking at Bitcoin trading volume last 24 hours, we are at 4.7 billion. That is glorious. After 3 billion, it's all Lambo. You are going to have a good day. So 4.7 billion. This is retail traffic, mostly retail volume. People are buying this dip. So if you're wondering, should I buy, should I not? Definitely people are buying it. Binance, 2.5 billion. Love it. Coinbase, finally over a billion again, 1 billion. So that is wonderful. I love what I'm seeing. There is confidence in the market. People are buying this dip. Looking at crypto meter, we got 5.7 billion. Okay, cool. It doesn't, these two don't line up perfectly, but 4.7 versus 5.7, yeah, it's kind of close, right? So trading volume for Bitcoin explicitly is wonderful. It's up 58% here. I like seeing that. Buy orders 61%, or buy orders are up 61%. Market sell orders are down 55%. So people are buying. I like it. Looking at spot trading volume, it's kind of crap. Not going to kid you. 17 billion, not very, very good on Binance for spot trading pairs, but it is up 23%. And I think we'll revisit this today because I think we're definitely seeing something pretty positive. Although, look at this. Coinbase is at 3.9 billion. That's way higher than usual. That's up 34 billion. So definitely grandma is buying the Bitcoin. The AOL of exchanges is on fire. All right. So looking at Binance for derivatives, 75 billion. You need 75 billion for a good day. We're at 75 billion. So spot pairs got to heat up a little bit today, but overall, nice volume today in the market and for Bitcoin. Explicitly looking at longs versus shorts. All right, 59% long, 40% shorts. A long bias on for Bitcoin on Binance, for Ethereum on Binance, 61% long, 38% short. So a long bias there. Bulls and the bears are straight up in a knife fight this morning. But over, because you can see here, 10-second chart. These candles, we're pulling in a lot of data. We're going back to like the 22nd at like a 2000. And you can see this turbulence here between wrecked longs and wrecked sells. Wrecked longs are purple. Wrecked longs are purple. Wrecked longs are green here on the bottom. Wrecked shorts are, or is it the other way around? Sorry. Whew. It's been a busy morning. We're down, boom. Yes. I forget. Sorry. Not enough coffee this morning. One way or the other. This is longs and shorts. I forget which is which now. Getting wrecked. Anyway, guys, whenever you see this turbulence like this here, with a lot of this kind of like staticky, it looks like a little like a statically. If you were listening to like a, anyway, screw it. Anyway. That's the thing about doing it live. You just hit that button. You're going to start and you're going to end. No matter how bad you screw up, you're going to keep going, because, well, you start it, you got to go for it. You don't go for it, you don't get there. So anyway, where is it at here? Let's check this out. This is the big news of the day. Sorry, I totally screwed this part up. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a friggin' knife fight, all right, with bulls and bears right now. BTC versus USDT. So Bitcoin versus Tether, 45-minute chart. As you can see, we've had some channels in the past. We've had this downtrend, which really has been kind of shitty. But the indicators here are turning up on the 45-minute chart. We have kind of finally, we finally have launched off this downward trend. Bam! This gray box right here, this line, that is kind of previous strong support and resistance there. So it looks like we're going to actually make that happen. It's kind of glorious to see. Right now we're getting rejected off that. The day is young. Let's see what happens. We're not at the top of the RSI cave. We've got plenty of room to move up. We might even challenge that 200 moving average. We will see how it goes. The world and the market is optimistic. So let's see what happens. Bitcoin, bam, is bouncing off. You can see this volatility here. Gosh, it is tied to the second to news. Honestly, it has been. So good news this morning. We've got stability in Ukraine and Bitcoin is rocking. So data. This data and Luna are straight up calls from blockchain education. So I'm going to credit them. Go over to bitcoindailyview.com and check out blockchain education. You'll love it. And it's in the show notes also. With that said, data versus USDT was called last night over at Blockchain Education. They were saying, you know what, looking pretty good here. I think we're going to see a little bit of a blast off. You got all these blue diamond blitz merit badges and all these little blue squares down here showing 200 moving average crosses. This is looking pretty darn sparky. Once it had a chance, it exploded. It went way above the RSI cave. It's retracing now, probably come down to the moving 8, right around 8998 sats or so. You might see a turnaround. These indicators are looking great. I'm watching this one. We very well may see a continuation after it levels out after that explosion. Luna versus BTC. If you're going to make those sweet Bitcoin sats, check this monster out. Luna versus BTC. Strong break above the 200 moving average not too long ago with a blitz, a little blue diamond merit badge. It's been cruising up. It dumped on volatility this weekend. Now it's charging. Top of the RSI cave. Can't push harder. It's going to cool off. So, that would not get in quite yet. But when this guy retraces a bit, gosh, if it does retrace, who knows how far it's going to go. This thing's pushing hard, but it's getting far from that moving 8. So we'll probably retrace a bit. Top of the RSI cave. You don't usually go further than that. And if you do, you're definitely going to retrace. Anyway, guys, short time frame, 45-minute chart, I know, but this thing is on fire. Luna versus BTC. whoa, watch this thing retrace, hop in, make some sweet Bitcoin sats. Farm versus USDT, one that I've been watching because I think it may play out pretty well. Nice downtrend. It's had some sparkiness here. You can see it dumped over the weekend on volatility. It's below the 200 moving average. Indicators do not look too bad. Watch this one for an explosion. Farm versus USDT. Sol versus BTC. Sol versus BTC and Sol versus USDT. Long downtrend going sideways above the 200 moving average. Nice burst a little while ago. Dumped on volatility. Challenging that 200 moving average once again. Indicators are turning up. Sol versus BTC might get crazy today. I'm talking about a monster truck rally. I mean, seriously. All right. XRP versus USDT, the problem coin. That's right. If you want to invest in the problem and not the solution, XRP versus USDT, the banker's coin. Okay. Dumped hard on recent volatility. Bounced off the 786 in the bottom of the RSI cave, approaching that sweet 618. Golden pocket. If it can find some support there, it's probably going to move back up. Let's look at the indicators in general. It's only getting started. All right. So with that said, XRP versus USDT, one that I'm watching, not ready to get in it yet, but it's not looking too bad. All right. What else we got? Okay. RadiantCreators.com. Recently, if you go there, I interviewed Matt Landman. This is a very, very inspirational thing. Talking about a lot of stuff. You can get your own tinfoil hat. You can get your own tinfoil gloves here. Well, they're actually silver mesh fabric. It's really amazing. This actually will protect your little hands when you're using your iPad and your phone. This pouch here is amazing. It will totally block out your phone. So if you want that for your body's protection, or so that you are not, watched by the man where you're going. Also, they have these cool beanies here, and there's Matt Landman himself standing by a 5G tower, and those little 5G, mind-destroying rays are bouncing off his head because it's hard, but also because he has this cool beanie on. Anyway, guys, take care. I'll be back on later. We'll look at things again. I think we're going to have a lot of crazy volatility, but you know what? Maybe I missed something. I did. SPX right now, the market is open. Okay, so the S&P 500 right now opening with an indecisive doji. We'll see which way it goes. What's nice to see is that it's not dumping or pumping right out of the market, right out of the chute. Bitcoin shorts on the daily right now, indecisive. Bitcoin longs on the daily, definitely looking positive. So we're getting an uptrend recently in longs. Take that for what it's worth. Let's look at the Dow this morning. What's that Dow doing? We almost missed that. That would have been really important. Dow, indecisive doji, but right down the 200 moving average. I don't think we've really been open long enough for anything to actually happen yet. But usually if it's going to be super volatile, it opens and lets you know, Looking at the rut. Get out of that rut. Russell 2000 index. Indecisive green doji. So far, nothing totally failing yet this morning. Let's look at the dollar strength index, the DXY. How is that doing? Dollar strength index, red candle so far today, but it's hugging that 50 moving average and that 20 WMA. I like what I'm seeing there. I'll take it. We're going to make it. All right. Is there anything else to look at? You know what? Let's look at, since we're here, let's look at gold. What's that gold doing? Gold, red candle today. That kind of sucks ass. Looking at silver. How's silver doing? Silver, green candle. So silver, green candle today, challenging that 200 moving average. Let's see if we can get above that. For what it's worth, the MACD is positive on both these, gold and silver. Gold, red candle today. Let's see how it rolls. Anyway, guys, with that said, where's my little thing here? I know it's somewhere. Where's it at? There it is. Laziness, ego, weakness, and immediate gratification will all try to pull you off the path every day. And that includes this world nonsense that's going on. You know what? Sometimes take a break, read a really cool, powerful book like this, get powerful. And you know what? Stop looking at the news. Just look at the charts, because in truth, the charts tell us everything we need to know. The truth is there. Just trade sometimes and forget about the world craziness. Don't let it pull you off the path. And with that said, every Bitcoin Satoshi you own is an absolute statement of belief in a science fiction, utopian, beautiful future for humanity, free of evil globalists who are pulling this world crisis right now. So take care. Talk to you later. I'm glad you're part of the peaceful revolution.